in HTML about the tags are of two types, input tag and output tag. That is written here. Inside the HTML, there is a two type of tag, input tag and output tag. Through input tag via input tag, we ask the user to fill the form. User will enter the value through input tag, and through output tag, it's display the output. Through output tag, we display the output to the user. Through input tag, we take the input from user. Now, when you are creating a web application, how that works? That work like this. Till date, whichever the website you have seen, that website work like this. A user will come. User will interact with the HTML, and inside the HTML, he will do the input. Like suppose when you open the Gmail will ask you enter your email ID and password. You will enter your email and password. That is called the input. After that, this input, email and password will go to the JavaScript. JavaScript will do the process. After processing, something will happen, and finally output will come. JavaScript will give the output again under the HTML only. JavaScript will generate the output. And this output will go to where? HTML. So overall, you saw HTML how many times? One time or two times? In the beginning also HTML, and in the last also HTML. HTML has taken the input, and HTML has displayed the output. Okay. Everywhere, whether you go with the Angular, go with the React, with the JavaScript, go with the, like anywhere, wherever, whichever the technology you study, if the technology is based on web application, then HTML will come inside definitely. Okay, many people have a formula to teach from the back indirectly. They will start from Node.js database, after that JavaScript, Node.js database, and after that they'll come to the HTML syntax. That become overload actually. That model will not work out. I have tried that model as well many times. That model, there is a lot of failure. A lot of people will get confused. This model is best model. Which model? First, you finish the which portion? First, you finish the HTML portion. You will have basic understanding. Then you go for the design part. That is using which one? CSS. Okay. So using HTML, CSS, you will have good understanding. Yes, this is my page. It should look like that. Design will happen. After CSS, there will be two ways. Number one, you can finish the bootstrap and then go for JavaScript, or go for the JavaScript. After CSS, there can be, we can go through the bootstrap also, and then JavaScript, or after CSS, we can go directly for the JavaScript also. Okay. So this model is, as of now, this model is good as of now. Which one? HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. Okay. Like it will not take long time to start attending the interviews. HTML, CSS you can finish in 1 month. And nowadays I'm teaching the people bootstrap on weekend. After CSS, for bootstrap, join 1 hour, 1.5 hour class on weekend. Whether you come here or join from home. Okay, when? That is on Saturday, Sunday. Okay, the bootstrap is not difficult, it's interesting to learn. It's a kind of, if the person knows CSS, he can do the bootstrap easily. Okay, so the flow will be HTML, then CSS, after that JavaScript. After JavaScript, based on requirement, if you are going for the React, then you will enter under the React. If you are going for the Angular, then you will enter under the Angular. After this, the next step will be, there is another library called jQuery. This is one extra from outside. We are teaching to the people 6-7 classes extra jQuery that will help you to increase little value of your resume. Some project will be based on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And if JavaScript will come, jQuery will get applied automatically. jQuery you have to use. Lot of functionality come from the jQuery. Some project will be HTML, CSS, and jQuery also. Some project will be including HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be there, React you have to use, and within the React you have to use the material that come from the jQuery again. Okay, so it is kind of important part. Okay, so this will be the flow, and after JavaScript here, let me write at this point where here after jQuery, after CSS, like HTML, CSS, you are going to spend somewhere 1 month. CSS, I'll spend more time. CSS, like it's kind of art, we have to do many things in that. Here, at last, here I'll write like after CSS, Bootstrap will come. Bootstrap will come when on weekend only. Bootstrap will come on weekend. On weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, you can attend 5-6 classes for Bootstrap. It will help you to create complete responsive design based on ready-made libraries. Okay. Here, after this again, after jQuery, what you have? If you the project will come, live project will come, and after that you can, if you are looking for the Node.js, then you can go for the database, and after database you will have, let me write here only, after database next will be Node.js plus Express.js plus project again. But here after finishing the JavaScript, you can start going for the interview script. After JavaScript, you can attend interview. After JavaScript, you can attend the interviews. Okay. So this is the steps. So what is the first step? First step we have HTML. Second step will come for the CSS. Third step will come for the JavaScript. Fourth step will come either Angular or React, anyone, whichever you are planning. So fourth will be this one, or fourth will be this one also for you. Like suppose if someone is going for the Angular, then fourth step will be Angular. Someone is going for the React, the fourth step will be React. Fifth step is this one, called a jQuery. Sixth step we have called live project, and under the seventh step we have this all. This all under the seventh step. So for the front-end developer, the people who want to be only a front-end developer, for them the step number 7 is not required. The people who want to be a full stack developer, back-end and front-end, for them only the step number 7 is required. Step number 7 will come when after finishing the UI. By then most of the people get settled. Okay? Anyone you can choose, React or Angular. No, backend is just something else here. You can see, no, in the backend. Backend is not React and Angular. It is Node.js. Okay, Node.js, Express.js, and then project will come. Before that, you will have database, MongoDB or MySQL, depends. Okay, so this is the step we are going to follow. So we will be entering under this point. That is called which one? HTML. Okay, basic understanding you will get how web page work, and then what are the features of HTML, how to create different type of design, many things. Okay, so nearly 10 classes I will spend under the HTML, and nearly 10 classes I will spend under the CSS. Okay, 20 class, that will get 1 month is over. Second month we will enter under the JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript is the second month, and the third month is the jQuery and this one. See, it is nothing like urgent syllabus. Okay, if you have already 2 years, 3 years of gap, or maybe already last 10 months, 12 months, 1 year you are not working, so you have already wasted your time. Now spend 3 months extra, everything will get changed. Okay, the syllabus what I have, I don't have anything in the fast track. It is slow track only. Okay, so it's based on requirement. Whoever want to learn slow track, it will take exact 3 months for the UI development. Okay, not less, not more, exact 3 months it is going to take. So you can plan accordingly and then continue that. Okay, go ahead then. So hope you understood what we are going to learn step by step. Okay, now after that, so from step number 1 to step number 6, it is for the front end development. Step number 7, step number 1 to 6 is for the front end developer, UI developer, web designer. Designation are different, remaining all are same. Step number 7 is for the backend developer, and if you are planning to learn all 1 to 7, then you will become a full stack developer. If you are going with the Angular, then you can say yourself as a mean stack developer. Mean MEAN. See, this all, suppose a person is learning all, okay, but you have choose Angular, you can say full stack developer, but mean stack. MEAN. Okay, MEAN. M for MongoDB, E for Express, N for Node, and another one A for Angular. HTML CSS people feel like optional. They have not given the name of HTML CSS. Okay. If you are learning all, instead of Angular, if you are choosing the React, then A will get replaced with R. So it will not be mean, it will be as a MERN. MERN. M for again which one? MongoDB. Again after that, ME, E for Express, and R for React, and N for Node. Okay, so that will be, so mean and MERN both are inside only. Whether you go with the mean stack and go with the MERN stack, at last you can say you are a full stack developer. Full stack developer meaning you are those person who deliver end-to-end product, end-to-end from beginning to last, everything. If you are able to do, then you can say full stack developer. Technology can be anything. People has made shortcut mean, MERN, and something. Okay, so I hope this point is clear, and let's come. So last discussion for on Friday, I have guided them this one, type of list plus something bold, italic, underline I have written, how to create the file, how to run the file, those things I have guided. Videos are recorded. In case if you required, I will share the videos, you can take it and you can have a look the first class video. Okay, now come next. Let me open the last file what I have created. Last file I have created one file, I think order list. This one file was there, order list.html. This is one file, order list.html. These two files we have practiced how to create the file. Order list file, let me open that. In the order list file, I have written till here. These 4 files we have written. Okay, let me run this file and show you what is that in order list. This all we have written. How many type we have? One is called this design, another one is this design, and another one is this design. In that we have discussed, wait, if you want to take photo, take now. This is the code for that. I will minimize little. Now you can check, all will capture together. Okay, so in this what we have seen is we have created the page using the M stand for MongoDB, but syllabus MongoDB. How you speak say there? This can see here. What is written here? Database. There is a 2 option, MySQL and MongoDB. Okay. If you understand MongoDB, we'll teach you MongoDB. If you will not understand MongoDB, we'll teach you MySQL. No, MongoDB is difficult. No, it's not easy. Okay, it's fully based on JSON object. So we'll teach you MongoDB. If you are able to digest, then okay, learn it. If you are not able to understand, then learn which one? MySQL. Go to the company, company will train you MongoDB. If the person know MySQL, MongoDB easy for him. The person don't know MySQL, MongoDB is surprise for him. Okay, so I have both the option. Which one? We'll start with the MongoDB only. If MongoDB is able to understand, then okay. Not able to understand, then you will learn which one. Huh? No, no, everything is better. Yeah, not only MySQL, both are required. Okay, but see, like suppose you are going to drive a two-wheeler. Okay, two-wheeler. For that, you should not know how to drive cycle. If you don't know how to drive cycle, two-wheeler will be directly surprise for you. Brake meaning you will not understand. Correct. So in that case, what is that? MySQL will give the concept of database. What is the meaning of database? What is the meaning of table? What is the meaning of record? What is the meaning of row column? What is the meaning of update delete? Those clear concept come from where? MySQL. So we have both the combination based on your understanding. Okay, let's go ahead next. So next what we are going to do, whoever are attending first class today, there is nothing difficult, you can understand it. Okay, video also getting recorded, you will get the video also for the revision purpose. Some other videos are also there, I will give you, you can have a look. Okay, but if you are logging in the system, you will follow me, you will create the files, everything. If you are not logging in the system today, just you see that, understand that, and tomorrow you log in the laptop, use the laptop. I will guide you file creation, how to save and all. HTML is easy itself, it's not difficult, just we need to know how to operate the computer. If that much skill we have, we can write HTML. Let me come to the next file. Okay, next file we will create, I'll create the next file called unordered list, unordered list.html. So create the next file, give the file name unordered list.html, unordered list.html, unordered list.html. Unordered list.html. Okay, unordered list.html. What is this order list and unordered list? Let's look at here. That day I have guided, before writing the example, I have guided order list, unordered list. What is that? That file is existing. Okay, suppose you want to display some information in the internet, you want to display some data in the web page. Okay, suppose this is some content, I'm creating some documentation for something, I'm writing some description about something. This, okay, now suppose this is the some description about something. Now inside that, let me write here call our services. Assume you are creating a document for a page, you are going to display some content inside a page. Our services is the headline. After our services, some details are written. After writing some details, you want to display some information as a point wise. Some information you want to display as a point wise. Let me write 3, 4. Then it will be helpful for you to understand. Suppose I wrote some points here. Okay. Now this point what we have written, this is we are under the MS Word. You are formatting some content under the MS Word using the default feature. Now suppose similar details you want to display inside the web page. Suppose similar information you want to display inside the web page where this description is okay. Heading also you have some tag you can use. This is now some content that is going to come as a point wise. You are going to highlight some points. Now while highlighting some point, we have two options. Option number one, we can use the bullets where we have this kind of icons. We can follow this kind of bullets. This is also going to help you to highlight the icons. That is one option. But this is called the bullets. In the term of which one? In the term of MS Word, it's called a bullets. Okay. And the same thing in the term of HTML, it's called as a unordered list. Okay. In the term of MS Word, it's called as a bullets. But in the term of HTML, it's called as a UL, unordered list. Okay. Now, same thing, instead of pointing here, kind of different kind of icon, maybe you want to display 1 to 3. You want to point your you want to highlight your point by the number 1 to 3. We have another option here. We can select this option. We can select this option, this option, this option, this option. So this is called as what numbering. Okay, in the term of MS Word, it's called as a numbering. But in the term of HTML, it's called as a order list. OL, order list. Okay. The same thing now you are going to implement in HTML while displaying the content inside the web page, how to highlight the points. It may be all are as a main point. It may be under the point number 3, we have some point ABC. Maybe under the point number 5, we have some more point ABC. Correct? So how to do that and how to display inside the web page, that come under the HTML, and that is called this point. That is called this one. What is type of list in HTML? So one is order list, that is so 1 to 3 ABCD. Another one we have called unordered list. Okay. And not like a order list and not like a unordered list, we have one more called DL, definition list. Okay. And after mixing OL and UL, you can make one more, that is called nested list. Order list inside order list will be called a nested order list. Unordered list inside unordered list will be called a nested unordered list. So that also we can create and we can see. Okay. So this example I have written. In that, what we have written, look at here. We have written type equal to 1. OL is the tag name. Type is the attribute name. 1 is the initial value. So your order will start from where? 1. And it will go till how many LI you have. LI in the sense list item. Another place, one more is there. That is called OL. Type equal to what? A. So initial starting point is what? A. Alpha numeric. Now it will take the series of A and it will go till 26. After 26, it will become double A. Then AB, AC, AD, AC, something will come like that. It will follow the series. After 26, it will become a double A. Okay. Let's come. It may be sometime if you want to display the ABCD only, but uppercase. This is for lower case. This is for uppercase. Okay. So this 3 we have written. One more we have. Let's come to the developer guide. Make a note. Then we'll go. Okay. Under the order list, you can write the type. What are the type we have? So we have one type as a 1. It will give 1 to 3. We have another type as a A. It will give ABCD. We have one more type that is called capital A. Okay. We have one more type that is called a small I. It is for Roman 1 to 3. Okay. And we have one more type that is called capital I. This is also for Roman 1 to 3 only, but uppercase. Okay, so hope you are making a note somewhere. The nature of human is forget. You will forget after 1 hour. You can make a note. The person who remember their college is software developer. But in day-to-day life, there is a lot of work, lot of activities are there. So you may not remember also, you will forget. So how to remember? You have to revise it. Again, how to revise? If notes will be there, then only we can revise. Okay. So for that, this is the notes. This is kind of a notes. Come. Go under the UL. Under the unordered list, how many types we have? Under unordered list, we have type as a disk. D-I-S-C, disk. D-I-S-C, disk. It will give dot dot dot. Disk will give dot dot dot. Next type we have called circle. It will give you circle symbol everywhere. In front of the li, in front of the items, it will give the circle symbol. Disk square. Disk circle square. We have one more type. In case if you don't want to display any kind of icon in front of li, you can write called none. N-O-N-E, none. None will hide from all. It will not display any kind of icon at all. It will just display the text. So for this, we will be following a file unordered list.html. Unordered list.html. Folder where you created. Folder where you created, you should remember. Where was that? This is the file, right? The best of that. Developer guide, you have best of not SQL. Now this is what they SQL. So this developer guide. This is the file creator. Desktop. Yeah. This is the okay, so hope we have written. Now we are creating a file called unordered list.html. Anywhere you can create. If you have follow the folder, else you can create on desktop and you can follow. But for me, I will be creating under this folder called as a HTML folder. If people have HTML folder, right? Okay, so whoever has followed the last class, they can create under the respective folder. Files also create on the proper place so that it will be helpful for you to locate it. Now this unordered list file, we will create under the, okay, unordered list file is already created. Now I will go under this file and we will start from HTML. HTML open close. In unordered list file, open the HTML and close the HTML. HTML open and close. After that, under this file, so again, if anyone asks why you write the HTML, what will be the answer? It is recorded in the previous video, plus again I'll tell you why we write HTML, because this page is going to run where? Under the browser. You are informing, after writing the first line, you are going to inform to the browser saying like, browser, my document, my file belong to where? HTML. You don't take long time to execute fast. So the first line, as soon as your browser will read the first line, the browser will understand this file belong to HTML. Under this file, there will be HTML content. So browser will start converting your content into the HTML mode and execution will be fast. Okay. The same day, what example I have given you that day? I have given the example saying like, suppose you went somewhere, you went to some company for an interview, and the company is located in the tech park, and in the tech park there is a lot of buildings, and your particular company is under the building number 6. You reached under the building number 6, but you are not able to find where is the company. And in that there is a 20 floor. So what you will follow? You will start landing on each floor. Left first floor, not available. Go to the second floor. So it will take 1 hour time to find. Instead of that, below the near to the left, there is a security guard is sitting. Okay. Now, as soon as you reach there, suppose security guard will ask where you want to go. You will say, I'm going to the company XYZ. He will say XYZ, 9th floor. Now, which button he will press in the left? Directly 9th floor. So you are not going to waste the time here and there. Exact in the same way, when your compiler will come to this file, the compiler, you are asking the compiler, don't waste your single second of time here and there. Just understand this content belong to where? HTML. Okay. You forget everything and start executing in the HTML mode. So compiler will feel relaxed and it will give the output as soon as possible. Okay. If you are explaining like this, people may ask the next question, like what will happen if page will take little extra time? What will be the problem if the page will take little extra time? This line we wrote because the page should execute fast. In case the people will ask, what will happen if the page will take little extra time? Then we'll say user experience will be bad. User will feel uncomfortable. User cannot wait in front of the monitor. User will close the page quickly and they'll go to the other website. We lose the customer. They may ask the next question like, then what should be the estimated time to execute a page? What should be the estimation time? Okay, within this many time the page should execute. Okay, we can say minimum there is no limitation, but maximum is 2.5 seconds. Maximum how much? 2.5 seconds. Maximum page execution time in current market according to customer busy schedule. Okay, the investigator has said, okay, your page should not take how long? 2.5 seconds. Within 2.5 seconds, if happen within 0.5 seconds, that's excellent. If taking 1 second is excellent. If taking 1.5 second is okay. More than 1.5 second is little medium. Info campus page take 1.5 seconds. Google says a medium. It's not very excellent. Okay. Before it was very excellent, but now some changes we did, it's become little slow. Okay. So Google Expert, the Google Analytics will guide you. Your page is taking this long, this much time to execute. It should not take this much. Users are busy nowadays. If someone will open your page and your page will take 4 seconds to load, people will close the page. They'll go to the other website. Okay, you will lose the customer, right? Because of that, what we need to follow? We need to write HTML compulsory to write. Okay. Okay. Inside HTML, two sections will come. I have explained last class. I will write again. That was called head. We don't need as of now. Head we will write from CSS onwards. We required body as of now, because under the body only we are going to write the content and display inside the browser. Head will be required for CSS purpose, JavaScript purpose, jQuery purpose. So those things you are not writing now. So head we will skip from the next example. When we create the next file, in that head we will not write. We will write HTML body, only required thing as of now. Okay, right inside one H1. H1 is called as a heading tag. You are going to display a big heading to the user. This page is for what purpose? So UL. User will understand, oh, UL. You are writing the full form also. Unordered list. Unordered list. Now when the person will, anyone will open the page, he will not have to read entire page. He will, within the single line, once his eyes will go to the single line, he will understand, oh, this page is for the unordered list. Okay. So user experience point of view, every page H1 is required. For what purpose? Easy to understand. Oh, this page is for what purpose? Inside. You will follow the UL tag. UL open and UL close. You have any editor, Notepad++? You can create a file and just follow me. UL, okay. Inside the UL, see this HTML. Now there is a difficult technologies are there in the market. Like JavaScript is there, jQuery is there, CSS is there, React Angular. Those are the difficult technology. 8 years before, 9 years before, when I was giving the interview, people was asking the question in ascending order. First 4-5 questions from HTML, then 4-5 questions from the CSS, then few questions from the JavaScript, and few questions from the next. Like easy to complex. But nowadays people don't want to waste their time. Okay. People want, you should know, are you aware of the main technology or not? What is that? Angular, React, JavaScript, those things. So people will ask you not from the HTML. People will start question from where? High to low. Okay. If you are able to answer JavaScript, suppose they will ask 5 questions from JavaScript. You are able to answer, then okay, waste the time. Don't waste, sorry, spend some time. This person is useful. Identify, he know the Angular, React also. If you are able to answer some question from there, then person will okay, now it's useful for us. Let's check he has the knowledge of HTML, CSS also. This way, now where to where? High to low. Now demand is interview happen high to low. Earlier it was happening low to high. Okay. So in that case, from HTML, very rare questions will come. People may ask difference between HTML4 and HTML5. People may ask, I have explained in the first line, which one? HTML, why we write? Some more thing are there, doc type. You may have seen W3. We will follow in HTML5. Okay, that is required for HTML5. So those questions people ask. People may ask you, okay, how HTML, CSS work? Just design a diagram. Okay, those kind of questions people will ask. People will not ask what is the paragraph. People will not ask what is the H1. Those all are the lower level questions. Okay, higher level questions are demanded. Okay, I remember the question answer when the people were asking for me 8 years before, 9 years before. 5 questions from HTML. Exact 4 to 5 questions will come from HTML. Okay? And a person is able to answer that 4 to 5 questions, meaning he knows HTML. Okay, typical questions. One question combination of multiple. Okay, but those questions also become a lower priority. Okay, yes, when the people will ask, if you are not able to answer the higher level question, people will come little down, people will come little down, people will come little down. At last, you are not able to answer the lower question also, then only one line will come, thanks for coming. Okay. Only one line people will say, thanks for coming. Okay. Means you are useless for us, you are not useful for us. Okay. Okay, let's go. So UL you have started. Now under the UL, we have to write the LI. LI is called again list item. List item. LI called a list item. Full form of LI is list item. Keep inside. You can write something like assume call home, about us. One more line you write here, LI, contact us. Write one more LI, our services. Write one more line, LI, our product. Thumbnail. Open close, just to remind you, if the tag is open close, it's called a dependent tag. LI is everywhere, you can see open and close is there, LI open close open close. All the LI is called a dependent tag. UL is also open close called dependent tag. H1 is open close, that's called a dependent tag. Save the file. Then we can run it. You will find by default disk will come. You have not written any type for the UL, by default disk will come. Okay, after writing, you can run the page, see how that look. How to run? We need to go to the view menu. Under the view menu, there will be option called view current file in particular browser. You can select, it will execute. So after writing the code, you must save the file. Without saving, it will not give you anything. Save the file, then go to the view menu. Under the view menu, there is option called view current file in. You can click on that, then come to the right side. There will be option Mozilla, Chrome, IE, and anything, many things. So you can select the whichever the browser you have in your system. Suppose if you have Chrome, click on Chrome. It will open in Chrome. And this is the final output. What is it? By default, what is coming? Dot 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 is coming. It's called a disk. Disk. This is the symbol of disk. By default is the disk. By default is disk. Let me write here type also as a disk, and then we'll understand it is similar or something else. DISC. Similar. Default is disk only. See, default is disk here. So page is running for how many people in chat? Hope you can reply once. Check once. You can reply yes, no. We'll understand yes, your page is able to run or not. You are able to write. See, development meaning itself is the person who is able to write the code. He can be a developer. Okay. Even I have told you last class also. I have some people. They have 4 years experience. They don't know how to create HTML file, right? So they cannot say themselves as a developer. Okay, fake experience, based on fake experience, they got job, now they're in a trouble. Okay, so knowledge is the big matter. They earn the salary and they distribute the salary to others. Like suppose some people earn suppose 50,000 in a month. He is not able to write the code. So what he will do? He will hire someone. Someone will come, he will say, give your 70% of salary, I will write the code for you. Now someone will take his 70% of the salary, not after salary, before salary. Salary will come in next month. You pay now only, then only I'll write the code. Now this work will go for how long? Limited period. Job is also there, but money is not there. Why? Because someone else is writing the code, he will take the money. Correct? So those are not the stable system. Those are not the stable work. So you should be independent. You should be able to write your own code. Okay. Whatever the requirement come, you will have a list of technology in your mind. According to need, you will be able to write the code. So for that, you must have to write what we are following now. It is called alphabets of the web. Alphabets of web technology. So you need to learn it step by step. Then only something will happen. Let's look at here. Is coming. It's saying like same output, disk and square. Disk is working properly. Okay. Go next. Next, after that, come down below. We will leave this OL. UL will follow another UL again. Another UL. This UL we will give type equal to none. 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 Inside that, we can write again some LI. Assume call some technology name HTML. Next LI CSS. Next LI Bootstrap. Next LI JavaScript. Next LI something React.js. Save that. And if you run it, you will find it has no any kind of icon. It's come just like text. Whichever the text you have, the text will appear with no any kind of icon. No disk, no square, no circle, as in none. Okay, let us check now. See what is coming. Is here. But we can add better one option here so that we'll understand why we have written this. H2 we can add and we can write inside one heading call as a type equal to none. Type equal to none. Type equal to none. Type equal to none. Okay, come down. Now right below one more H2. There you can write type equal to square. Square. And then follow the UL. UL we can start and UL we can end. Inside the UL we can write again LI. Add some city name. Next LI Add one more city name. Add one more city name. Add one more city name. Check now. It will give you the square symbol everywhere. All city name will start with the square symbol. But we have to write here type as a square. Type equal to SQUAR. For all UL, we have to write type here. Type equal to square. Okay, ready? Check now. So hope it come like this. None is like this, and square is square symbol. We have one more disk square circle. Type one more below H2. Type equal to circle. Li. You can write inside some other things like Java developer. UI developer. Web developer. Python developer. Then check. It will give you everywhere a square symbol, but we did a mistake here. We have not started the which tag? UL tag. It must be within the UL. Within the UL. UL will have type as a circle. Okay, so it will give type of circle symbol. Check once. Okay, so hope running. You are able to see the circle. Circle is coming here. So we found total 4 type of unordered list. Okay. Now come, we'll go for next. That is called DL, definition list. The type already we have written here. For order list 5 and for unordered list total is how many? 4. This the types are coming disk, square, circle. This also possible to change. Like suppose on internet, maybe let me open the page and show you where it will be in our website only should be. Instead of writing the disk, square, circle, with the help of CSS we can change that icon. Okay, the icon can be changed using the CSS. Okay, so opening, let it open. When I come down, can you see a hand symbol? So this way also you can create li. Okay, in front of the li you can apply any kind of symbol. Okay, but for that symbol we have to find out the code. What is the code? Okay, and using CSS we have to apply the code before li. Before li. Then wherever you follow the li, automatically something will come like this. Now come next. Next we have called this one called DL, definition list. You go to the developer guide right here. Under the DL, you have to use 2 sub-element. Under the OL, you are using the LI. Under the UL also we are using the LI. Under the DL, we have to use a sub-element. Sub-element in the sense child tag. Okay, sub-element. We have to use a sub-element. That sub-element name is DT, definition title. Okay, it's called a definition title. Definition title. And we have one more called DD, definition details. Definition details. DD and DT. DD and DT. Now you have already seen a lot of examples of DL and DT and DD. I will remind you. If you remember your Facebook account, when you log in the Facebook, you will find one person has posted something. When he will post something, it will come under this, under the DT, definition title. When someone will comment on that, suppose you are commenting, so your comment will come under this. That is called as a DT, definition details. Online, many times you have attended the exams. When you go through the online exam, multiple choice questions comes. In that, one question will be on the top, and below 4-5 option will be there. So question we can use for to display the question. We can use this one called DT. Okay, as a headline, and as a answer. Suppose 4 answer you have, so you can use 4 times DD. One DD, one option. Second DD, second option. Third DD, third option. So it will just come below the DT and after some space. On internet, maybe you have seen many blogging websites are there where one person will post a question. On that, multiple people will reply the answer. Okay. Once you become developer, you are also going to follow the same. Multiple website we have for the developer where person will face the problem, he will post the question. This is my requirement. I want like this. I want like this. Becomes a what? Headline, heading, title as a question. That will come via the DT, definition title. And now a lot of member will be registered in the website. People get points. Someone will see your question. He know the answer. He will write exact answer. Okay, and he will reply saying like you are following till here. From here, follow this, follow this, follow this, and it's okay. Okay? So when someone have replied the answer, that will become this one, DD, definition details. Now answer can be multiple answer, multiple people can reply the answer. So whenever the people will reply the answer, that will form as a DD. And when you posted a question, that will form as a DT, definition title. Now through example, we need to understand how that looks. Okay. And then in the future through CSS, we can change the look and feel. As of now through HTML, it will become basic structure, but it will become meaningful. Create a file, definition list.html. Definition list.html, file name without a space. Okay, so we created the file, definition list. Start from HTML. It is not required in this file. Directly you can follow the body. Right called H1 DL definition list. Example. Okay, DL definition list example. Now come down. Follow one. DL open close. DL. Inside you will follow the DT definition title. Suppose the question is, where is Bangalore? A question. Now one person replied DT in Tamil Nadu. One person replied Kerala. Another person replied Karnataka. One more person replied no idea. Not sure. So question is 1 and answer is 4. Save the file, run once. DT will start from beginning. DL and DT any difference? Let's run that. This is called DL. Definition DT. Definition title is the first one, and these all are the DD. Okay. Now let's format little so that it will look better. This all let it be same. Under the DT, modify like this. Title we want to make little big font size, different color. We have a tag from HTML that is called formatting tag, that you can take the help to format the text. Okay, the tag name is called font. Open in the beginning and close in the last. Now this font tag is going to apply for this question. Where is Bangalore? Where is Bangalore? Now using the font tag, we can change the color, we can change the size, we can change the family, and we can change something else also. So first change the size. In HTML, minimum font size is 1 and maximum is 7. Where? In HTML. Yes. We have H1 to H6 tag we have. I think I have explained the last week, last Friday. So H1 font size 1 is the smallest one and 7 is the largest one. Okay. If you want more than 7, then CSS will help you. If you want less than 1, then again CSS. In between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there. Okay. So I will use here for a 6. Font size is a 6. It will come like equal to H1. It will come equal to H1. Now, where is Bangalore will become bigger font size. Now color also change. COLOR color. Keep as a red or maybe green. Let me keep red. So where is Bangalore will come in red color and font size will be 6, and it will start as usual from left side, but the color and size will not change. Size is a 6, color is a 5. Now let us see what is happening. Where is Bangalore is in red color plus big font size. So one DL is over. This DL and DT and DD is over. So one question all is over. Now second question. Again DT. Under the DT, use color spelling is different. COLOR. In normal day-to-day life, we write COLOUR, we write. But in programming, we have to use OR, COLOR. Center spelling is also wrong, different. CENTER. There you write, I think, CNTRA. Okay. So those some technical words you have, keywords spelling is different under the HTML. Under the programming, not only in HTML, under programming, the spelling is different. In the day-to-day life, we use it. It's a matter of which country that English come from. Okay, now come inside. Write the next DT font. Okay, you can keep another condition. Best technology for mobile app. This question, suppose a person want to develop a mobile app and he is not aware of which technology I should use. He posted a question on internet. He is going to ask the question answer from the user. Which technology for best technology for mobile app? Now let's go here. I will keep this line in the name so that I have to apply the color and everything. So I will write here color as green color. Size let it be same 6 only. DT open, DT close. So this becomes a only DT. Now you will write here a answer for all. Answer for the particular question. You will write here again DD. Android is good. Android is good. ND ROID. ANDROID. Android is good. One person says use iOS one more person replied use hybrid technology. No LI. The hand will sometime finger will forget the way. Okay. Finger will forget the way when the mind will go somewhere else. Connection will be disconnect, then finger will start writing something else. Mouse will speak something else and finger will write because connection was disconnected in between. Okay. Check now. it will give you in green color, and after that sequence. Look like this. We can give some space also before the second DL, before the second DT. BR tag we are aware of. We can write the BR to break the line. So one gap, one BR is equal to one enter key. From the computer, how we press the enter key? Suppose we press the enter key, yes, some space got applied. Similar way, that much line break will happen using BR tag. If you want two line break, you can use double BR. If you want lot of line break, you can write multiple time BR. All will work. But keep a better habit. Most of the time, you will see people will not use this one. Okay, that is a trouble for future. So put the slash in the last. Okay. Angular React will throw the error without slash. It will say JSX fragment mismatch, or it will say template parsing error. Okay, so hope a space got applied. Check now. So after looking into this topic and content, hope you got idea what is the use of which one? DL. DL used to create those kind of content where content is related to question answer, content is related to some kind of comments, content is related to some kind of blogs. One person will post, people will reply on that. Content is related to survey. Like suppose sometime you open the Facebook, people ask, Facebook one pop-up window will come in the right hand side. It will ask which college you study. Okay, some college names will come. Okay, in the this one Twitter also survey will come sometime. Once you open the YouTube, Twitter, some kind of survey will come, right? Though that is nothing but the Twitter people wanted to know the for a particular question what is running in the public mind. Okay, Facebook wanted to know indirectly they are not asking to fill your education, just given a survey page saying like okay in this what you feel just fill. You will say not in this, not in the list. They will understand oh this person is not from this university. So whenever we want to collect any kind of input from user, we can run kind of a survey, and there also we can use DT and DD online question answer when we face. There also we can see this one. There also we can implement this one. Right? So come to the developer guide, and we'll make a small note for DL and DT where to use this one, for which kind of page it is suitable for. So now onwards, suppose for example, you want to display somewhere a star in red color. Suppose you want to display somewhere a star in red color, what will follow? We will follow the this tag. Font tag. Using the font tag, you can use the color and look at here. I have given here some technology name. If I keep here a star, what will happen? A star will come in red color. Sometime you want to display some message in red color, then everywhere till we are following the HTML, till the time we are under the HTML, if you want to display the star red, a star message, any color combination if you want to display, especially for text, you are going to use this tag called a font tag. Using font tag, you can use the color, you can choose the size and then display the text. Related to alignment, left, right, center, we have option. Like suppose we have this H1, we want to display in the right side, we can write align as a right. If you want to display in the left side, by default it will come. If you want to display in center, you can write align as a center. Okay. So align is the property, whereas left, right, center is the value. One more is there called justify. Four values are there for a line: left, right, center, and justify. Okay. Go to the developer guide, and for this you can write a note where to use. Okay. Use the dl plus dt plus dd in following type of contents in web page. Following types of content in web page. What type of content? Number one, question and answers. Number two, comments. Three, you can write blogs. Fourth, you can write college some kind of survey. Or maybe you can write multiple choice. Input from user. That may come for the survey, that may come for the some kind of user identification or many things. So this is your complete about the DL and DT. Okay, next we have one more example we can create quickly. That is called nested list. Create one more file, nested list.html. Nested list.html. Nested, what is the file name? Nested list.html. You can create that file in the same folder where you created the remaining files. Start from HTML, follow the body tag, next follow the H1 nested list. Nested list I will keep for UL. Nested UL. Nested unordered list. Similar way, instead of unordered list, we can write order list also. OL will get UL will get replaced by OL. UL open close. Right inside LI home. Next LI about us. Next LI contact us. Next LI our services. Next LI register, and one more LI I will log in. Okay, this page will come simple list. Simple list will appear as we have seen in the last example. Simple like this. In that now our services. Just organize the UL AI like this. Go under the our services. Condition inside condition call is a nested condition. Loop inside loop called nested loop. Paragraph inside paragraph is called nested paragraph. Okay. Similar way, list inside list is called the nested list. Now you are under the LI. Under the LI again you are going to follow the UL. So when the UL will come under the LI, you can't write LI. Okay, under the LI, UL will come. Again inside the UL we have to write the LI. So under the directly LI we cannot write the next LI. Okay. Under LI UL will come and UL will give again LI. Okay. So next go here and follow the UL. Type we have not mentioned anywhere. We left type as a defined, predefined only. Let it decide default. Okay, LI. Now inside the LI, you will follow here website development. Give one more LI. Mobile app. Keep one more LI. Application development. Save this much and check once. by default first will go disk and second will not be disk, second will be something else. Okay, if both look similar, you will get confused, no? Which one is the parent, which one is the child. So parent will be the, what is coming, disk. Okay, and child will come as a circle or something else, circle. Browser will differentiate automatically. Okay, so let us check now, see how that looks. This is called nested UL. Instead of UL, you can write as a OL also. Wherever we are written UL, you can write as a OL. That will also work. So here is the final output. This is the part of our services. But all the LI is for the block level element. All will print in the new line. In day-to-day life, when you see the website, you will see the menus will come in one line. Home, about, services. When you click on services, submenu will open. HTML will remain same. The same HTML will come, home, about, contact us, all will come in same line. About us will come as a drop down, but you have to write the CSS for that. LI is the block level tag. It will not come in the same line. It will go to the new line. Now using CSS, you have to change the behavior of LI from the block to inline. Then it will come in the same line. And then we have to write the CSS to, we have to write the CSS to hide the sub UL. So this is the main UL and this is the sub UL. So understand, like, so when the page will run, home, about us, contact us will come in one line. CSS will change the forcefully nature of HTML, so like LI come in one line. Now CSS will hide the UL. Which UL? The sub UL. When you touch your mouse, using mouse, when you touch our services, through CSS only again, sub UL will be visible. So it will look like this drop down menu. Same thing you face on internet. When you move the mouse, menu will get open. How that open? CSS plays a role. If you remove the CSS, HTML look like this only. HTML will print in the by default all in the new line. But if you say, okay, home, side by side come out, all will come in. Okay, so those all we will be learning under the CSS once we come. So hope it is working for all. This is your nested event. After that, next we will learn called table, not table. First we learn how to link the pages. Like suppose 3-4 pages you created. Now how to link all the pages. So linking will be the first. After learning the linking, we will learn the table. That will be the tomorrow task. Today we'll leave here only. We have filled the form that I have given the URL once that day. Whoever has not filled, today we'll create the group and we'll send you the videos. So this is the URL https:// let me open the website. You need to fill that form. So your name, email ID and WhatsApp number will come to us. Based on that, we will add in the group and we will give you the video permission. This is the URL. Is here. Whoever has not filled that form, they need to fill that. After filling the form, your details will come to us. Last 2 class videos, today videos is already uploaded in YouTube channel. From there, we need to give the permission to your email ID and then you can start following. So this is the URL I have sent in the chat also. You can fill that and in the mobile number, you can write your WhatsApp number and under the message box, you can write your calling number. In this page, the page will open. Here under the mobile number should be your WhatsApp number, and under the feedback you can add your calling number. Okay, so this mobile number will take and will add in the WhatsApp group, and after that we'll take your email ID should be valid email ID. On that email ID, one email will come from YouTube. You have to click on accept link. Once you click on the link, after that you will become the member of the playlist, and then you can see the videos.